Welcome to Berwyn, Illinois, a centennial city with a proud heritage, a center of education and progress, a city of homes and families, a city of beautiful parks and the finest recreation programs and facilities, the very best in safety and security and sound city government. Welcome to Meeting with the Mayor with Mayor Robert J. Lovero.
Good evening. I'm Mayor Robert J. Lovero, Mayor of the City of Berwyn, and I welcome you again into another of our series of Meeting with the Mayor. During this segment, I'd like to introduce you to our special gang tactical unit that we instituted with the coming of this administration. And I want to share with you some of the achievements that this tactical unit has been able to accomplish. Thank you for watching. Division Commander Smaglia, the mic is yours, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Good.
What an outstanding job, huh? Tonight, the Berwyn Police are going to touch on several different subjects. We're going to go into our crime and departmental statistics, what they were, what they are. We're going to go into our new gang initiative. We're going to go into our neighborhood watch program. We'll be discussing our school resources and our partnerships with those school districts. We're also going to be discussing the neighborhood rental housing issues. Those are the subjects that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about proactive police work and reactive police work also. I'm a division commander. I'm in charge of the line services, traffic unit, and canine. Line services are the patrol division. Those are the officers in the blue shirts and the white shirts that you guys see out on the street that respond to all the calls for service. They stopped over 5,000 people on the street, just walking around in areas where they look suspicious late at night. They made some good street arrests because of those stops. Cleared up some burglaries, made some drug arrests. They had over 1,000 traffic arrests, misdemeanors. That's not counting the speeding tickets. That's just the misdemeanors where their licenses are suspended or DUI'd. They had over 1,000 misdemeanor and felony criminal complaints, such as battery, burglary, robbery. Almost 5,050 compliance tickets were issued. Compliance tickets are the ones that are issued from the city. The revenue from the compliance tickets, the city gets to keep. We don't have to share that with the state. And they wrote over 7,000 traffic tickets. That's a lot of reactive work for the number of officers that we have. The shifts are extremely busy. It's not like it was 22 years ago when I started, where the midnight shift would handle 10 calls. The other night, they handled more than the day shift. With that, I'm going to turn the mic over to Officer Schwanderlich, who's going to discuss, he's our traffic officer, he runs our traffic unit. He's going to discuss his duties, and he's also going to touch on an accident that he was recently involved in investigating. Mark, thank you.
Good evening. Again, my name is Officer Mark Schwanderlich. I'm assigned to the traffic unit with the Berwyn Police Department. I currently work the day shift for the Berwyn Police Department, and some of the totals that Division Commander Smaglia just spoke about are up on the board for myself working the day shift here. It's quite busy, and again, we try and work traffic enforcement throughout the city on a day-to-day basis to try and keep the roadways safe for the motoring public that are either traveling through our city or the residents such as you that are back and forth from your home to wherever you may be going. So far through the year, I've written 568 district citations. It would be moving violations, anything vehicle related. 214 compliance tickets were issued. I've impounded 40 vehicles that have stemmed from just a traffic stop that leads into something further, a traffic arrest or something that's along those lines. I've handled 171 traffic crashes, issued 138 parking tickets. I've issued 12 local ordinance citations. There's something up there that's called overweight violations. It's a program that we're going to implement beginning next year in hopes of reducing some of the wear and tear on the roadways in the city of Berwyn. We're getting some new roadways put in, and the overweight trucks that run through our town just destroy the roadways. That's where your potholes come from. So we're going to see if we can crack down on some of these overweight trucks and at the very least hit them in the pocketbook. Get some money back to help fix our roadways when they run these heavyweight trucks through our town and destroy our roadways. 53 vehicles towed. Usually most of those are from traffic crashes, vehicles that are undrivable after a traffic crash that I handled. I've made 78 misdemeanor arrests, 10 felony arrests, and I've also picked up 4 people on warrants just from everyday traffic stops. Myself being on the day shift, I've made 1 misdemeanor DUI arrest, and I've had 5 felony DUI arrests. They're out there. Doesn't matter if it's daytime, afternoons, nighttime, they're out there, and we're going to find them. The department so far this year has made 48 total DUI arrests, and that's through all 3 shifts. Most recently, being part of the traffic unit, I'm called out on any serious or major crashes. Most recently being October 18th, about 6:15 in the morning, we had a worker that was struck and killed on Ogden Avenue at Lombard. He was a construction worker that was restriping the roadway after they laid the new pavement down. Was out there just doing his job, trying to make a buck for him and his family, and they had a vehicle come by and strike and kill him. That vehicle left the scene. We had very little to go on. We recovered some evidence from the scene, as well as some eyewitness account of events that helped us piece together the accounts leading up to and shortly thereafter the accident. The traffic unit, the tactical department, the detectives with the Berwyn Police Department all worked together hand in hand. But again, we had very little to go on. October 18th was a Sunday morning. That evening we went to the media. We reached out to the local media and we asked for your help. And the response that we got from the public was overwhelming. Numerous tips came in to my desk, the Detective Bureau, the Tactical Department, as well as our dispatchers, leads that were actively followed up on. And I'm proud to say that with the tips that we got, we were able to track down the vehicle that was responsible for striking and killing this worker, as well as the driver of the vehicle, who was subsequently charged with 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident involving death, which is a Class 1 felony. He's currently being held right now in the Cook County Jail in lieu of $250,000 bond, and there's additional charges pending that the state's attorney plans on pursuing through the grand jury with indictments. Again, we can't always do it by ourselves, and it's you people out there that help us out tremendously, and sometimes we need the help. If you guys see anything that you think doesn't look right, out of the ordinary, give us a call. Let us come check it out for you. That's what we're here for. That's about it as far as the traffic unit.
Mark, thank you. Deputy Chief Joseph Drury with our new gang initiative, restructuring.
First of all, is this thing working? This work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. This plan that several people have brought up is not really my plan. It's the department plan. The superintendent, Bill Kushner, helped me with it. Commander O'Halloran in the blue shirt, Commander Samaglia, Manfredini, Cisetti, Detective Oshner there, Detective Montoro, which you'll hear from. I'm relentless with my guys, okay? I demand as much out of them as I demand of myself